Growing a YouTube channel isn't really about luck or being the loudest voice online. It's about something much quieter, a more deliberate process. Just being clear, being useful, and being consistent long enough for people to actually trust you. So in this explainer, we're going to walk you through the blueprint for earning that trust and, in the end, earning loyal subscribers.
And that's it. That's the core idea right there. This one feeling is the foundation for this entire strategy. Everything we're about to cover, it's all designed to create that exact thought in a viewer's mind. It's not about just asking for subscriptions. It's about making viewers feel like they've finally found a place that gets them.
Okay, so our first step is to really get inside that subscriber mindset. Before you even think about hitting record, you have to understand the promise you're making to your audience. Here's a crucial insight for any creator, and I really mean this. Clarity beats broad creativity every single time. A vague niche like motivation just gets lost in all the noise. But something specific like short life lessons for stressed young professionals, well, a viewer instantly knows if that's for them or not. And this just builds on that idea of clarity, right? When someone subscribes, they're signing up for a specific kind of content. If your channel is all about life wisdom and then you suddenly drop a political rant or a random vlog about your day, you break that trust. They subscribe because they know what's coming next. Now, this is a perfect example of how to communicate your channel's promise. Seriously, think of this as a ready-to-use script for your channel trailer. It's direct, it's honest, and it tells the viewer exactly what they'll get by sticking around. So, you've got the mindset down, but how does this translate into your actual content? Once you know who you're talking to, you need a plan to create videos that genuinely serve them. This right here, this is the single most important shift in thinking for any creator. You have to stop asking, what do I want to post today? And start asking this question. Your content becomes valuable when it offers a solution to a problem your audience is already searching for. So how do you find those problems? Well, the method is incredibly simple, but it's so powerful. Just go to YouTube, start typing a phrase related to your niche, and watch what the search bar suggests. Things like, life gets easier when, or life gets harder before. Those are direct clues to what people are looking for. Every one of those is a video idea with an audience already waiting for it. And it is so important to remember this. You don't need to burn yourself out. Growth comes from reliability, not from sheer volume. One fantastic, healthful video that viewers can count on every single week is far more powerful than 7 mediocre ones. Consistency is what really builds that trust. Okay, so you have your mindset and your content plan locked in. Now let's look at the channel itself, because the visual presentation has to build trust the very second someone lands on your page. People make judgments in a split second. If your channel page looks messy or careless, they'll just assume your content is too. That's why it's so important to keep it clean, clear, and professional. We're talking a simple logo, a clear banner, and absolutely zero clutter. Just look at this example. In one single sentence, a new visitor knows what the channel is about, who it's for, and when to expect new videos. They get everything they need to know in about 3 seconds. It's perfect. Your About section is another huge opportunity to connect. Please avoid the corporate speak and write something human, something like this example. It speaks directly to your target viewers' feelings and makes them feel completely understood. It shows there's a real person behind the channel making stuff for other real people. And hey, don't treat your playlists like just a filing system. They're a tool to guide your new viewers. Think of them like chapters in a book. When one video ends, a well-curated playlist can naturally lead them to the next one, keeping them on your channel and deepening their trust in your content. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty tactics within your videos. The specific strategies that turn a casual viewer into a loyal subscriber. The first 30 seconds of your video are everything. I mean it. Most videos fail right here. Starting with a generic, hey guys, is a total waste of precious time. You have to grab their attention immediately with something that creates tension, states a powerful truth, or sparks their curiosity. For example, just imagine a video starting with this line. It immediately pulls you in. It makes a bold claim, and it promises an insight that you probably haven't heard before. You feel compelled to keep watching just to find out more. So remember this simple formula for every video intro. Does it create tension? Does it state a surprising truth? Does it make the viewer curious? If you can hit one or more of these,
You've won the first and most important battle for their attention. Now, before anyone even hears your brilliant hook, they judge your video by its title and thumbnail. This is the packaging. The title should spark interest, and the thumbnail, it needs to be clean, emotional, and super easy to read on a tiny phone screen. And when it's time to ask for this subscription, don't beg. Invite them. A call to action like this one frames subscribing not as a favor to you, but as a useful step for the viewer. It's an offer, not a demand, and it's so much more respectful. And check this out. What a simple but powerful way to start a conversation and build community. Pinning a thoughtful question as the top comment encourages engagement from the very beginning. Remember, people subscribe to channels, but they stay for that sense of belonging. So let's bring this all together. What is the long-term philosophy here? What is the actual path to sustainable, authentic growth? So what's the ultimate takeaway? Well, YouTube growth isn't some big secret or hack. It's actually fair. If you commit to these 4 foundational principles, speaking clearly, serving a real need, showing up consistently, and respecting your viewers' time, you will grow. It's almost inevitable.
And that's the final thought I want to leave you with. Look, it's not going to happen overnight. It's a slow burn of building trust video by video. But if you stick to the blueprint, the growth will happen. It will start quietly, and then, all at once, it will feel like it happened suddenly.